Wow, this tip is so tiny. Wow. It's so tiny. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lydia Stanley or Mrs. M, and if you're not new, thank you so much, Butterfly, for coming back to my video today. In today's video, we are going to be trying out the clean girl makeup look. I've been seeing a lot of trends of this like going around, especially like on TikTok, and a few YouTube creators have created it, but I've not seen a lot of black women creating it. So I wanted to give you my take on the clean girl look. I hope you enjoy watching it, and I hope you learn something new, because I do feel like this look is clean, and I do feel my prettiest in this kind of looks. So if you like to see how I achieved everything, I did playing with new products and just had fun chatting with you while doing my makeup. If you like to get the gist of this look like step by step, then please keep on watching. In case you end up enjoying, you already know what to do. It really is important. You can give me a thumbs up now so you don't end up forgetting, while watching the video. Also, please subscribe if you haven't so that you can see future uploads from me. Without further much talking, we're going to go into this makeup look. And between me and you, this is the Garnier micellar cleansing water and premium cotton pads from MS Metics. So I'm going to use that cotton pad to just clean up my face. Clean girl makeup look, you have to start your makeup on a clean face. You know what I'm saying? This one mattifies the face. So as I was saying, like I'm not going to act like I actually know what a clean girl look is, because I just started seeing the trend everywhere. Not like I kind of get the idea, right? So we're going to create it together. We're going to see where the look takes us, but I kind of have a few ideas in mind to share with you today. Next, you want to go in with moisturizer. Oh, this thing is almost finished though. I need to buy more. This is Intensive Moisture Balance from Elsa's Pro. I love this stuff so much. I think it's like almost done. I'm so excited. We're going to be using a lot of new products today. Like I've been, collecting and buying new stuff, plus some Nigerian brands that came around. The category for this kind of look is glow. It's minimal. It's from my research that I saw, it's like your makeup or your skin but better. I sort of like that, right now people now understand that it doesn't have to be extreme where like, oh, I'm not going to wear makeup just because I don't want to not look like myself. So this kind of makeup is enhancing your features that you already have there, but still keeping you looking like yourself, if that makes sense. The first thing we're trying is this Miss Metics Aqua Grip Water Jelly Primer. We have a card that is sent as well with the primer, and it says cleanse the skin, moisturize with a moisture potion, pump 1 to 2 shots of Aqua Grip, apply, blending evenly on the face, leave for 40 seconds to activate for the grip. Once the grip is activated, go in with your foundation. Do not let the grip dry completely before applying your foundation. I'm focusing this on the center of my face because that's where I have oil, and I can already feel the texture. It reminds me of Milk Hydro Grip, but this even feels like it has a stronger grip, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to let this dry down, but it's not supposed to dry down completely. So I'm going to get ready to go in with my skin tint, and for this look you can go in with foundation, just mix it in with a moisturizer. I have a video like that on my channel so that you can kind of get that skin tint feel, but you don't want you want a flawless skin. Don't get me wrong, your skin should be very flawless, but you don't want a heavy coverage. It shouldn't look heavy at all. So that's all I'm using. and this is Deep 11 from Huda Beauty. Using this Juvia's Face brush. Like I said, we're going to go for very minimalist. I really like my face when I do this kind of makeup look. I look very youthful, very, you know, baby girly. I like it. That primer is very mattifying, like I can feel it underneath this foundation. It's just this skin tint. It's just because this skin tint is very like glowy. You know, Huda Beauty, they meant the glowish. See, I still even have leftover on my hand, and look at how much it has given me coverage. You can see I still look skin-like. I'm not looking cakey at all. To get this look, you can get it with mixing your foundation with a good moisturizer. You know, something that can give you that lightweight but still maintain its coverage. Concealer, I'm going into this one from Younger Beauty, and it's in their SMC4. This look is lightweight, but it's very clean, like it's very smooth, everything is even. And this concealer is very buttery. I don't need a whole lot, so one applicator is literally taking me through my entire, you know, face. So I'll be trying out this Huda Beauty Basic B straight edge brush, blender, not brush, blending sponge. Actually already made it wet and put it back in just so that I'll have it easy when it's time now. I'm very used to my beauty Shop Diddy Beauty blending sponge. Let's give this one a try. So as you're blending, kind of, you know, give your face a lift, as you can see. So far so good. I'm loving how the concealer and everything is merging together because of that primer. I can see that it gave it a very, my pores where I applied it is very like glass skin. That's what's really aiding this glow, even on top of the glowish skin tint. Yes, it's a clean girl look, but you need definition. I'm using this Younger Beauty concealer in SM6. You know those those guys, those memes that they'll say, oh, I like a girl that if you don't even know that those simple makeup in quotes are the ones that take up way more products and technique as well. People don't know that. I'm telling you, you think it's all you know, it's easy, but it's not. You can skip this contour step because I'm not even using this concealer. Is very buttery, very easy. I purposely left this one underneath the eye because I need the coverage there. So I've blended out the other side so there will not be any harsh lines, but I want that under eye one to really set in before I blend it. This makeup look takes a bit of products, but it still ends up looking very like you didn't do anything. It's simple too, so you can try to practice it, you know. We're needing a lightweight powder, and I can't think of a lighter weight powder than the Nuban Beauty one. If you have I'm using the Alabaster. If you have the Laura Mercier, I think that's lightweight as well. I'm using this Younger Beauty brush. It's the highlight brush. It's just a fluffy brush because you want to lightly set this. Please show me a more lightweight powder. Well, at least the ones I own. This is so lightweight. The shade I'm using, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's Alabaster. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I want to go in with more of my Silk Balm from Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Blush. It's a Hydra Plump. Wow, I can't talk. It's a Hydra Plumping Lip Gloss, and it's just nice, I guess. I'm almost halfway done with it, so it's a really good product if you can get your hand on it. So what I like to do is just to lightly go around my mouth area and set with this powder even before we go in with my regular face powder, because that mouth area is already suffering from hyperpigmentation. Contour, I'm using this Huda Beauty Glow, which I really love it so much. It's in the shade Rich, and sorry, not contour, bronzer. I already done contour, and for bronzer I'm just placing it where I place my cream contour. Use this bronzer to sculpt your face really well, especially if you have like a wig going on. Always try to make sure you blend it as much as you can. Just take like a fluffy brush from Vic Habel, still with that bronzer, and I'm just going to define. Yes, I know we've not done my brows, but I'm just going to just define the crease area of my eye, and also blend it. You want to blend it into your brow area and bring it down. I'll do just one side so you can see. It's very minimal, but you kind of do your nose contour. It's important that you use a fluffy brush for this, my loves. Very important. If not, you have lines you don't want to have. So you can see how this has defined here compared to here. Now continue to add that bronzer just on top of here. It will be perfect for like work or school or a date. It's not even taking so long. Like, I'm so surprised that I'm almost done and I've not even spent up to 20 minutes yet, even with talking to you. It's such an easy look and it's so doable. You just have to practice to be able to blend, because once it looks like you didn't match your shade properly, like you're looking fairer than you actually are on your face, or even darker, and it's not looking nice, you know, it's not going to look clean. You're looking for your makeup to not look like you did so much, you know. So I really love how this is looking. You see how I've just given my eye a very beautiful like definition, like a very subtle brown definition. For blush, I got like 3 of these new glowish Huda Beauty bronzer, Huda Beauty blushes. They just launched their cream blushes and I cannot wait, because I've been using their lipsticks. I just spoiled this one on my finger. I've been using their lipsticks as blush, and let me tell you, they know what they are doing. So I cannot wait to try those out. This one is called Berry Juicy, and this one is called Caring Coral. I don't know which to use. Let me try this Caring Coral. This brush from Younger Beauty is their powder brush, and we're just going to tap this and see. It's actually a very, very subtle peach. It's very subtle. I don't think it's going to flatter my skin, even though it looks good, but I feel like my skin will look better with like a reddish. I'm sure I can kind of see it show up. Let me try this one and see. I'll be sad if this one's don't show up on my skin. This one looks more pigmented. Okay, this one is more pigmented. This one is called Berry Juicy. for me, I like to put a bit of my blush like on my nose. I know it's not like you might not, even here as well. I know like it doesn't make sense, but it might not make sense to you. First, I know it doesn't make sense. It might not make sense to you, but I love it so much because it kind of makes like in your eye when you're looking at me, everything is kind of, you're seeing the same colors here as you're seeing here, so it's kind of homogeneous to you viewing. Like subconsciously, your makeup looks really complete. Also, I've noticed. I actually love it. It's not a shade. I don't have this kind of shade, so it's not a shade that I would use, but I really love it. It's not a shade that I would, you know, gravitate towards, but I really love it. So we're going to do freckles today. I'm so excited. Next we're going into powder, and I'm using a lot of Glorish stuff because Glorish have kind of mastered the art of skin but with makeup. So if you're someone looking to try out Glorish, they even ship to Nigeria, you should check it out. Well, I'm trying out this powder for the first time. I have another darker shade here. Where is it? I have another darker shade here called Rich. Let me show you. So this is Rich and this is Deep Tan. I'm thinking I'm going to use Deep Tan. I'm using this Juvia's Place powder brush and I'm going into Deep Tan. Let's see. The powder is very soft though. And actually has coverage. Like I can see it, you know. It's very lightweight, but it has coverage. I don't know if you can see a difference. Let me do this side. I'm just using it to just blend out, you know, the edges here, just so it looks, you know, put together. At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to achieve. Well, can you see this side with the powder and this side without? Like this side definitely looks more cohesive. Although I want to add more blush. I really like this shade though of blush. I really like it. For brows, I'm using the new, it's not so new actually, but it's new to me, the Bomb Brows by Huda Beauty. And I'm also going to use their Full and Fluffy Fiber Gel. So I have two of them here. So for the pencil, I'm using Rich Brown, and for the fluff brow thingy, I'm using Black Brown. Wow, this tip is so tiny. Wow. It's so tiny. Wow. Okay, so what I was going to say is for this clean girl look, they really don't define their brows like with concealer, sharp, all of that. I'm just going to simulate a bushy brow thingy. I recently just got my brows done. I've never had anyone do my brows before. I still don't know how I feel about it yet. But I'm going to just use this pencil and the fluff brow to, you know, give myself a fuller looking brow. Fuller, carefree brow. Wow. I get the hype. I get the hype. Wow. I literally am barely touching my skin with this product. That's amazing. What? Nah, that's amazing. Wow. Can you see how tiny that applicator is? What? I get it. Wow, it's so tiny, like it can literally fit Nah, I found a new brow routine, and it has very tiny fibers that are acting as hairs, and they're literally making my brows fuller. Let me do this side so you see the difference. I think this is perfect for if you want the extra bushy brow, if you don't even have brow at all, brow hair. Please tell me that you can notice it. Oh, I love it so much, and I love how tiny this brush is. So incredible. And then for my eyelid, I love me soft glam palette from ABH. Yes, look at it, take it in. This is how ragged it has become because I reach for it a lot, like a whole lot. I'm going to be using the shade called Cypress Umber, this one here, and on top of that I'm going to go in with a bit of sultry. Sultry is just going to give a bit of shine to my eyelids, and I'll use this fluffy brush to apply both colors. So Cypress Umber will go in the crease, just very lightly. You see, I didn't apply any eyeshadow base with this. For my eyelid, I'm going to go in a bit of sultry. Sultry is a very nice shimmer, but I just want tiny, just to give shine to my eyelid. You know, that glowy eyelid is also part of the glow, to add to your general glow. This kind of makeup looks I do when I'm filming with my husband as well on his channel. I think we're done. I don't want to add so much more. But you can literally have done that without any eyeshadow and it will still be pretty. I tend for it to be that big, but it's fine. We're only putting it on the tail and then basically drawing it to disappear into the lid. The eyelid is not covered up. Like you can see how my eyes look outlined, but there's still space on my eyelid. I'll do the same here. This pen liner from Nuban Beauty is so good, and it is so black. I feel like this liner is a bit too sharp for what I had in mind. Like I want it a bit more blurry, so I'm going into that same Cypress Umber. It's a brown shade, and I'm just going to stamp it on the liner so that it's soft but it's still defined. It's not a strong black. If I had known it with this dark, I would have gone in with what's it called now? I would have gone in with a brown liner instead of a black liner. So I don't want that strong definition at all. Don't know if you can see, we softened it out. For lashes, I have these two. This is from Mismetics Cosmetics, and this is Kurt. This is Lux. Ooh, that's bright. Okay, you can see it now. So this is what they look like. I'm thinking to put on, let's put on Kurt. Kurt seems like a good fit. One thing about these Mismetics lashes is that they're so freaking comfortable. Oh, this style is so pretty. Oh, Kurt, so pretty. Can I just say I love Mismetics products because they are so intentional and their packaging is so nice. Look at this lash container. It's not a regular like black or just white. Like it has their testimonials on the pack. The pack feels well made. I already have 2 eyelash tutorials on my channel though. But if you want me to give another recent updated one, let me know. because eyelashes, they definitely take your look to a whole new level. Oh, this is so pretty. So right now let's apply highlighter, and I'm just using this one from, like I said, Jackie Aina and Artist Couture. A little bit of highlighter, my loves, just very little. With this minimal look, you do not want to even look like you added any highlighter. You want it to just look like, you know, your skin is glowing naturally. So I'm not putting highlighter everywhere. And then I just put a bit on my... Oh, this highlighter is so pretty. I really bring her out on special occasions now. And the remaining one I wanted to put on. My God will not let you. My jawliner is dried up. I'm going to put some of this makeup seal from Hager & Esther into it, like 1 or 2 drops. This stuff literally activates in seconds, and then once you get it activated, it's already activated, you want to put it on your finger. I just like to make dots, you know, just play around with it. It's meant to be, if it's natural, it will not have the same shape. And then now that you have that, just imprint it. Usually with people that have freckles, they usually have it like mostly on the center of their face. So I'll focus a lot on the center, and then some on the, like, just try to make it as natural as possible. I've dabbed that one. I'm going to add more to do another side. You can go in with this on your face, but it won't give you this like natural splatter, because you're also kind of blending it out as well. Yeah, this is looking super natural. We're going to seal it off now, and this is a silhouette from Mismetics. I love the packaging so much. Let me just cover my lashes because they're very fluffy. To spray your beauty blender, you know, tap off the excess, make sure it's not too wet, and then you can go ahead and set your face. Oh, I love this look. So for my lips, I'm using this pencil from Beauty Line by Didi. It's actually for the brows, but it is so brown and so good. I have a hard time with brown showing up. You always want to blend this out. Lipstick from Hager & Esther called Whisper. I just want just a tiny bit here. Don't be scared to use your finger to blend. With this one from Elsa's Pro, is in collaboration with Ronald the 7th, and this is called Famous. These glosses are so beautiful. This one from Elsa's Pro smells so good. This is your nude. You didn't put anything on your lips, so these like 4 lip products already. But it might just be me, that likes extraness. So my loves, that completes the tutorial. Let me know if this is clean girl enough for you, because I really think like I nailed it, if I do say so myself. You can literally do anything you want with your lips. If you want more blush, you can do more. You can do more eyeshadow, you can use longer lashes, but this is what I would consider a clean girl makeup look. It looks really pretty, if I do say so myself. I love this lashes so much. Let me know if you enjoyed watching till now. Give me a thumbs up if you learned something. You always know I love to hear back from you butterflies, so please go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Right before I close off this video, I want to be doing something new on my channel. I'm going to be showing you the fragrance I feel I'm going to be wearing with the makeup look. So for a look as pretty as this, as fresh as this, Giorgio Armani My Way is what I'll be using. It is such a pretty fragrance, as well as a pretty bottle. So alright, I'm going to see all you amazing butterflies in my next video. Bye. Mwah.